We've definitely had some ups and downs as the week has progressed, and today's daily candle for XRP is no different. Right now, down at about $3.22. We're actually waiting for the PPI report to hit, and we'll see how the market decides to move when that happens. But right now, it's looking like everything is going to flip and break all at once. And I want to show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. We're building a bullish formation here for XRP. Optics are incredibly high, and it looks like we're preparing for a pretty sizable move. So if you guys are new or haven't already, show your support for the channel down below. Hit that subscribe button, that bell. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So, excuse me, what we're seeing for XRP right now is us setting higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. We, have bounced off this 20-day moving average, which is a great sign. Yesterday or today's daily candle, we actually got all the way up to $3.35, and we're trying to make this extension. And what it looks like right now is we're actually building a little bit of an ascending triangle here. Could this in fact be where we're testing the bottom and the top of this, and then we just decide to blow out to the upside? That's really the big question. And what we need around the market is just continued confidence. We need a lot of people to stay optimistic. It sounds like a weird thing, but in this year, 2025, we've dealt with a lot of negative events. There's a lot of PTSD. There's a lot of people that have gotten burned time and time again. And so we just need that confidence that we're seeing right now to not get just pushed off the ledge, if you will. Now, that being said, we're seeing some great things around the market. BTC set a new all-time high yesterday. That's a very exciting sign. Ethereum closing in on an all-time high as well. And this is important because, again, this is what historically leads us to these big breakout alt seasons like we've been talking about. And when we look at something like BTC dominance, it looks like we are well into this cliff that we have seen cycle after cycle after cycle that has led us to those big alt seasons here as well. So this should give you a lot of confidence when it comes to XRP and other assets in the crypto market. And what I will say is that we're getting great coverage from a news standpoint. We're on a lot of the major financial channels that are talking about crypto in general. So we're seeing Ripple Optics on the rise, and in terms of search volume, we're seeing XRP do the same thing. We frankly could not be in a better spot than we're at currently. It seems like a lot of things are going to give way at just the right time. Obviously, there's still a huge presence of short interest in the crypto market. We're still waiting on interest rate decreases, which right now there's actually 99% likelihood of taking place in September. For those that have missed, it sounds like they're pushing towards potentially a 50 basis point decrease, which would obviously be huge for financial markets. So again, you can't really complain about where we're at currently. Now, what I will say is that in terms of XRP and almost every other asset in the crypto market, we look at the weekly charts here. We are having multiple green weeks in a row. August has started off on a really, really great note. And frankly, I hope this continues. This has the potential, again, to be a much better month even than what July was. July tends to be the pivot and at least start of the rally month. And then August, historically speaking, in the year following the halving, tends to be even better than that. So we can obviously see the XRP, for example, last month was up 35%. Maybe we move 40% this month, right? Not saying that's going to happen for sure, but actually, maybe we'll just move 70%, right up to $5.20. But what I want to talk about is on the weekly chart here. We still have not seen this bullish flip take place on stochastic RSI yet. And that is what gives me a lot of confidence here, because when we do flip bullish on stochastic RSI, it usually leads us on extended moves to the upside. You guys can see that back here in June, right? Bullish flip, extension. Saw this back here in April, bullish flip, extension. Same thing back here in November, bullish flip, extension. Even here, shorter term one in January, bullish flip and extension. Okay. So where we're at right now is this is still technically trending down. We are below our signal line. This can be tracked. Whoa, I'm doing weird things with my window here. We're seeing this actually in terms of XRP. We're seeing this in terms of BTC. We're still on the bearish side, have not flipped there despite multiple green weeks. XRP on the weekly, actually still below despite this big move that XRP is making. I'm sorry, XRP, Ethereum. Despite this move that Ethereum is making, still on the bearish side of this. So what we are likely to see is now, because these weeks have been so green, they are going to flip bullish. We are going to get that move above the signal line for XRP and other assets around the crypto market. And what that likely means is we could see a big extension off of that. Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that, but this has historic significance, what we're doing right now. And frankly, we're still seeing high capital inflows to exchanges. For those that missed my video yesterday, my generic video showing that we're not at peak excitement, we haven't even seen the push full board into crypto right now. There's still a lot of people that are caught on the sidelines. There are a lot of people that are waiting to see if we're going to get a retracement off of this. And if we don't, if we just continue to rally and rally and rally, think about the FOMO that brings with it. All right. Obviously, XRP is very well positioned for this market cycle. Optics are high, partnerships rising, and there's still a lot more that's coming down the pipeline, guys. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below. Do you think that this next week could be the moment where the market starts really blowing open? Do you think August is going to continue on this great note that we've seen so far? But have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.